Hello everyone and welcome. This is Sorilash again with another used match. This time against one of my best friends, Marcus, who was living here with me in my dorm room, and right now he went away back to Montreal. So this match is more for him than anything else. It's a very long match, and it's from his perspective because I lost my data on the match. So here we go. I go out with Campanita. He goes with his Yanmega. She switches into Weavile. I am not really sure why. So I go for the Stealth Rock, while he goes for the Night Slash, which will do a good amount. Uh, but my Campanita is defensive wall and dual screener. So he goes into Hitmontop and goes for the bulk up. I go for the Gyro Bolt because I didn't predict that switch. Now I go for the Light Scream just to make sure that everything is going to be alright. And here I go for Mew 3 because I thought, okay, I will scare him out. And I forgot about the Sucker Punch, and now my Mew 3 is dead. Yeah, that didn't see much action, did it? So now I go into my Pollo, and he will go for the Rapid Spin. He will go for the Sucker Punch once more, but Pollo resisted pretty well, and I am going to take that Hitmontop out. And that was probably one of the biggest mistakes that he did throughout the whole match. Now he goes into Weavile again as I change into my Campanita. And perfect chance because the Reflect wore off. So now I am going to go for the Stealth Rock again, and as he goes for the Fire Blast. I think I was trying to get another Reflect off. I thought that maybe because of the Light Scream I would survive that. So now I go into Umbreon because yeah, Umbreon is my special wall and it's pretty bulky. So I go for the poison for the Toxic, and he's poisoned, and that's very good for me. Now he goes back into Yanmega because Yanmega can be a monster. As I go for Wish. And I know that thing has Bug Buzz, so I will now go into my Pollo once more. And indeed he goes for the safe Bug Buzz, but in this case it does like nothing. And my wish come true and everything. His Speed Boost is going to be one of the most annoying things ever. So he goes for the Bug Buzz again. I don't know if he had any other attacks, but yeah, my Pollo is going to take care of him because of the heat wave, and that's pretty cool. So now he goes back into Weavile because of his Stab, Ice Shard, or Ice Punch. And here he goes for the Ice Shard against my Perv, and Perv is just perverted. So he goes into his Audino as I go for the Fake Out. And yeah, this Audino, oh my god, this Audino is the cause for this match to be so long. So he's going to go for the Heal Bell to restore that Chandelure's stats, and now he goes for the Protect and changes into Chandelure, and yeah, right into his trap. So here I realize that that Pokemon is Scarf because it's faster than my Perv, and I went for the U-turn so that I was able to change into my Wally. Now he goes into his Audino. Now this is the stalling part and the reason why this match was so long. I go for the Toxic. Although I know now he has Heal Bell and everything. Now he goes for the Wish. I go for the Wish. And yeah, this part is going to be very, very long. I go for the Payback. I'm going to do some damage. I avoid the Toxic, which was pretty nice. His wish comes true. His life is back to full, but the poison is going to do some damage. I go for the wish. He goes for the wish. And this is going to continue for quite a while. So here I have to say, oh well, no. He changes into Weavile. And that's at this point in time I didn't know why. Well, yeah, he was going to restore, but also because he had low sweep. So that's not great for my Wally because it's super effective. Even though it's not stab, a Weavile can be pretty strong. And I don't know why I changed into Perv. Like, I switched into Perv. I am not sure why, to be honest. It's like, why did I think of that? This match is a very. This match was on a long time ago, guys, so I am not really sure why I did some of the decisions I made. So here I went to my Horny, and he didn't realize that my Horny is choice scarfed. He didn't realize that. So I survived that his attack with like 1 HP or something, and that was pretty cool because I need my Heracross. I just need it. So here goes back into Audino, and this is going to be again the most annoying part of the whole match. When these two guys are in, is just annoying. And I will take this chance, guys, to say that I have always admired Marcus in this. When it comes to Pokemon battles, he's very good at making strategies. At this point in time, I had a lot of experience by battling on Wi-Fi, and he didn't. However, he really pushed me, and he's like, oh my god. He's a very cool person, and he has a lot of he gives a lot of thought into his actions. Like, his team was made in maybe half an hour, yet it was a very strong team. So that was great. So now I go into Horny again, hoping that he won't do anything bad against me, so that I can receive the wish. And now he goes for the toxic. Now this can be very good or very bad. He didn't realize. He still doesn't know that I am scarfed, and I am also Guts, but I don't want him to know that. So now he goes into for the toxic, because he went for the toxic because he didn't know at that time that I had Heal Bell, and he realized that it was a mistake when he saw it in the same turn that he toxiced me. So now he goes back into Weavile. I know I can survive one low sweep, no problem whatsoever. I toxic his Weavile. And I am going to receive the wish, and yeah, this is the whole reason for this match to be so long, because of this Umbreon and his Audino. It's just, oh my god. Like, yeah, I may have the payback, but that's nothing. At this point in time, I didn't know that this Weavile was banded. Otherwise, I would have gone into Pollo much sooner, to be honest. And now with the wish, I am going to restore my health. He's going to change into his Audino as I go for the Thunderbolt. But that won't do a lot because his Audino is probably, I don't know. I don't remember how his Audino was trained. He told me, but I don't know, and I am not really sure about the stats. And here, oh my god, I was about to kill it. It was like, oh my god, why didn't I get a crit? Why? So, okay, he goes into Suicune as a dead father. Yeah, he goes back into Audino, and at this point I think he only has Audino and his Weavile. However, my Umbreon is very weak. Like, it won't be able to stay in. He just won't. And here the Thunderbolt doesn't kill again, and he's like, no, why? And I just can't keep on wasting my Thunderbolt. So I start going for Heatwave because I know he will protect. And here I think he will go for the and I go for the Hidden Power. And here I am just like trying to stall his PP for his wish, but I know that's very difficult. So here I go for Horny, and I have the Guts boost. And here I think, okay, he probably will change, so let's go for Stone Edge. And he stays, and he's like, oh my god. Why? I thought he was going to change into his Chandelure, because yeah, that's right, he still has Chandelure. So yeah, I go into Pollo. Now I go back into Horny because I predict that Toxic. And he goes for the Protect. And I go for the Close Combat. And here is the decisive thing. He thinks that he will survive a Close Combat because he has a lot of defense investment, if not a defensive Pokemon. But I go for the Close Combat and it's got boosted, so he doesn't survive. His Weavile is dead, and now he only has Chandelure. And I am faster than him, but yeah. That's right, he's a ghost, so my attack does nothing. He goes for the Fire Blast, and I'm like, oh my god, please, Pollo, survive. And he survives, and I go for the Thunderbolt, and that is going to be the match. After a very, very stressful match. Oh my god, I really, at some point, I thought I was going to lose, guys. Something else that we also agree on always is we never see each other's Pokemon in the team preview. We just don't like it. Like, I didn't know what Pokemon he was going to have. He didn't know what Pokemon I was going to use. And something else that we always agree on is we never use the same item twice. Never. In any of our matches. Not even leftovers. Like, if you have one with leftovers and one with black sludge, okay, that's two different items even though they do the same thing. Awesome. Then you can do it. But that's just a rule that we always have for ourselves because we want to make these battles as enjoyable as possible, and we try to follow the rules of the battle tower. So it was a very close match in my opinion. Like, I only had two Pokemon left, and one was going to die the next turn, which was Umbreon. He had nothing that he was going to be doing, and my Zapdos was just awesome, and it survived, and I am so glad. Thank you very much for watching these, guys. Thanks, Marcus, for everything, and yeah, we'll still have some matches, but I hope you enjoy your time in Montreal. So thank you very much for everything, and take care. Take care, you too, guys, and yeah, have a great week.